Yo, we're back for another Flesh and Blood video on the felt table against the AI, just testing out all the different decks, getting back into the game. I've got a Uber Cindra deck, competitive Cindra deck I've bought off a friend, which I'll be playing. I'm just playing the Armory decks just because I don't know any of the characters anymore, the heroes. This time we've got a Prism. So I've already played Gravy Bones, Pladus and Ira. So Prism is next up. Here we go. So I will randomize the start. Happy with the same setup as last time. And away we go. Looks like I will be starting, as per previous games. The first round is a bit awkward because the defending player draws back up, so you can kind of use your cards to attack them, but they draw back up anyway, so they're not really losing anything by doing so. So I do like to just play my weapons just to force some cards out of their hand before I go full tilt. And I could put Loyalty Beyond the Grave, Defense Reaction in my arsenal, which is probably good. And I don't really want to waste Ancestral at this point, so I will just attack with my Kunai, put Lava Burst down, try and force a card from hand. That'll do. Don't want to flick my knives because I want to hit with the other one. I'll hit with the other one, put Ancestral down, make them use another card. Again, I don't really know Prism, so I don't know whether these are good or bad cards for them, but it's attack 6, so happy that that's going. I can flick my knives now, they're going to get destroyed anyway. So I get the damage. Do I need a resource? When this attacks a hero, if you played another red card, I haven't played a red card, so Hunt the Hunter would be wasted. So I'll probably just keep it. Or is it just a 5 damage? I don't know what else they have in their hand. Maybe I just... Nah, I will not gain a resource. I could use it actually to bring my blades back. Because I'm 2 Draconics at the moment, so I'll use Hunt the Hunter, get my blade back for next round, and then I'll put Loyalty Beyond the Grave in my arsenal. Pass. I've done 1 damage to them, got rid of some of their cards. And then move on to next turn. So let's see what they do. They're pitching to play, to use their Calming Gesture, destroy this, create a Spectral Shield. Okay, fine. Spectral Shield. If your hero would be dealt damage, instead destroy the shield and prevent 1. Oh, okay. That's not going to be great against my daggers. Herald of Protection. If it hits, put it into its hero's soul and create another Spectral Shield. Well, it's going to hit for 7, surely. Phantasm. If it is defended by a non-illusionist attack action card with 6 or more, destroy it. Well, yeah, it's not going to happen. I don't have any attack actions for 6 or more damage, so... okay, so I've got Loyalty Beyond the Grave to block 3 of it. I could use Dragon Scalar Flight Path for another 1, but it's going to hit me anyway. So, I don't want to waste any more cards out of hand. I don't want to use my equipment yet, so I won't defend. I'll just play Loyalty Beyond the Grave, blocking 3, puts it into my grave, pass, Okay, hopefully... What do they actually do with their souls? Once per turn instant, to banish a card from the soul, create a spectral shield. Oh, okay. Wow, that's going to be a lot of shields. This seems already like a better matchup than my previous 3 games, where it was a bit of a steamroll by me. So let's see. Puts the card in arsenal. Doesn't have any equipment that blocks though. Okay, so let's sequence this. So Ravenous Rabble, Blaze Headlong, Display Loyalty. Wrath of Retribution. Display Loyalty wouldn't have go again. So let's do it again. Ravenous Rabble, Blaze Headlong. That's 1 Draconic Chain Link. And then I could hit with a dagger, maybe. 2 Draconic Chain Links. So I need to pay for it. But then it gives Display Loyalty go again. I get the resource for the blood splattered vessel when my dagger has to hit. Let's just try it. Wrath of Retribution is pretty cool, although I'll have wasted an attack really. I kind of really want to save this. Maybe I just go Ravenous Rabble, Blaze Headlong, put Wrath of Retribution into my arsenal. Ravenous Rabble hopefully coming in for 4. Spectral Shield is going to block 3 of it. Don't wanna. Do I wanna flick knives? Daggers I control get +1. I'm gonna flick knives now for the resource. I'm not thinking too much about it. Let's flick my knife. Well, it takes out one of the spectral shields. So it didn't hit. Oh, I don't get the resource I wanted. That was a misplay. I should have flicked knife next. Okay. Boo. Blaze Headlong. Okay, yeah, so this was a mess up by me, I think. So that's 2 Draconics. I needed that resource for Wrath of Retribution. Display Loyalty. Fealty Token. Maybe I did this all the wrong way around. Maybe Ravenous should have been 3rd and I could have made it Draconic. Yeah, that was definitely the better move. Never mind. What's this doing? Blocking for 3. Get my AP back. So I could bring my daggers back, or I can just put this in my arsenal. I think I will put this in my arsenal. I'll pass. Can't see anything else really to do here. Pass, put that in my arsenal, draw up to 4, and go again next turn. This is a good hand, I like this. So I'm gonna really just want to let attack action cards controlled by an opposing hero have -1. Great. He's attacking me for 1. Cool. I'm not gonna I could block with this. Block with my legs just for the sake of it. Because it doesn't destroy them. And then what else are they gonna do? Nothing. put that into Arsenal, I guess. Here we go. Let's go for a big turn. Let's go. When this attacks your next draconic attack, this combat chain gets +1. So I want to fealty this so that Fire Tenet is draconic. Here we go. Attack a Spectre card. No thanks. Coming in for 2 because of the Spectre. Maybe I should have destroyed that. Fine. Pass. Ancestral Empowerment. Gets +1 and draw a card. Let's do it. Again, I always forget I should save this for my 3rd attack for Mask. Dope. Never mind. But it's draconic, so that's cool. And then this one will be draconic. When this attacks, the next draconic card costs 1 less. Don't want to Spectre it. Play an attack reaction. No thanks. Now my 3rd attack is going to be Demonstrate Devotion. Which is cool because Ignite will make it cost 1 less. Perfect. And that gives me 3 Draconics. It should really just attack. Oh no, I won't. I really want the Mask trigger, but I should have saved. I totally should have saved. Because that would have pushed me to 4 with my Ancestral Empowerment. Silly Billy. But I will get my weapons back. And I can flick one of them. Which gives me a resource, which I will take. And I will banish Dragon Scale. So again, a bit early for this, but... So I won't. I'll flick. Gain a resource, yeah. Play an instant. Nope. Play an instant. Nope. Ah, why did I do that? That was stupid. Why did I flick that knife? Oh, when I've got Wrath of Retribution, you silly Billy. Ugh. Stupid boy. Okay, well, we're learning here. We're definitely learning here. It's cool. I'm making them use cards. But I want to attack with this for free and then... does it ever go away? Let's attack the Spectral card. Oh, what? I didn't realise that ends the combat chain. Does that tell me that it did that? Okay, well there you go. Lessons learned. Again, destroying that ended my combat chain, which was ridiculous with the turn that I was on, because I have the resource. I would have just kept hitting and used my Dragon Scaler. And I've got no AP left, even though I have a resource. I want to read. I'll have to go back and read about that Spectre. Is it one of these? When Powerball becomes a target, the attack destroy it and close the combat chain. The attack does not resolve. That's where I should have read. So never mind. That's a lesson learnt. Just leave the Spectres alone when you're an aggro deck. It's fine. Pierce Reality. The first illusionist attack action card you play each turn is +2. Okay, well, I'm far enough ahead that I don't need to worry, I think, too much about that. Let's see. Play an instant, no thanks. Ooh, this is going to be good for Art of Dragonfire. Till do damage to a target. When base becomes a target, when attack, destroy it. Okay, let's go Fire Tenet Fist. I don't have any Draconics here, so I'll go Fire Tenet Fist. Oh, I could play Brand with Cinderclaw. Okay, let's think about this. Brand with Cinderclaw. Your next Draconic attack gets +1. I'll go Brand. I'll go Fire Tenet Fist. Don't want to attack the Spectre. No thanks. I've made that mistake before. Pass. I can flick. And I get a resource. Flick on a resource. Yeah. Let's flick my knife. Boom. Get a resource. Thank you very much. And then I'll play Brand with Cinderclaw, Cut Through. Pass. It doesn't really matter which way around I do it, I don't think. I'll play Brand with Cinderclaw next. Don't want to attack a Spectre. Coming in for 3. Brilliant. Got my AP back. Now Cut Through will be coming in for 4 and is Draconic. Come on. He's going to defend with 2 cards, surely. So I don't get my Mask of Momentum trigger. But it's fine. And then I'm going to banish my fealty, give Art of the Dragon Draconic. Which then means I've got 3 Draconics. I can bring my daggers back. Yeah. It doesn't have Go Again, but it will do 2 damage. Doesn't have Go Again. I could give it Go Again. But to do what with? I've got no resources. Which target to do 2 damage to? Prism, coming in for 5, blocking for 2. It's good. Getting cards out of hand is always amazing. And I've got Loyalty Beyond the Grave to go in here, which will give me a card draw as well once I've used it. Perfect. This is an Uber deck. Prism started off well, but is definitely on the back foot now. I got the 3rd Loyalty Beyond the Grave. Not ideal. Attacking for 1. I'll just let it happen. Cool, bro. I'll play Loyalty Beyond the Grave. Don't know what else is coming. But I want the card draw next turn. So blocking for 3. Got one in hand as well. Cool. That's them done. Now I can get my card draw. Yes, please. Gives me 5 cards. I I need some way of having Draconic. Draconic ninja attack action. Normal attack. Break points. So I need to hit with one of these. Because that would be good to play breakpoint. But I can flick one of my knives to get a resource. So let's play this first. Don't want to attack the Spectre. Flick one of my knives. Get a resource. Nice. Get a resource that I can use for breakpoint. Hit him for 3. Ravenous Rabble can go. Don't want to attack a Spectre. Just don't give me... That's fine. Coming in for 4. Again, I should save this. Blocking for 2. Play my kunai. How many Draconics? 1. Not 1. Kunai. Don't attack a Spectre. Coming in for 1. They clearly don't care about that. Mask. Surely. Is this 3 Draconics? Breaking point. Paying with this. When this hits, don't attack a Spectre. Coming in for 5. 1. Do I want to trigger this now? Suppose I do. Get my dagger back. Thanks. Draw a card from Mask. Yeah. But I can't. I've got no action points left. Should have done Dragon Scaler. Instant. Destroy this. Target Draconic attack gets go again. Maybe I could do it now. Does that get to go again? Wow, this is crazy. What? Why did that not give me go again? Oh, who knows? Maybe I did it too late. Maybe too late. Never mind. Still got them in my pocket. Great, bro. Don't want to do anything. Don't want to defend. Don't want to trigger that. Want to play my defense reaction. Stops the 1 attack. They really are limited on what they can do here. I've got all the momentum. Or do I want to try and hit them? Mark them. Costs 1 less. All of these are free anyway. So let's go... Kunai. Pitch this. Don't want to attack a Spectre. Just take the damage. Rising Resentment. flick my kunais. He's going to have to start blocking. Oh. Which card to banish? Don't really care about banishing a card. They don't cost any less. I can bring my daggers back for free, and then I'll be able to attack again. Blocked it. Great. Attack again. Wow. Attack a Spectre. No. Really forcing his hand here. Attacking with Brand with Cinderclaw. Do I really care? I don't care about this at the moment because it's doing +2 damage to me. Got nothing. What did he have? No defense. Or just auras. There you go, guys. Another resounding victory in the end against an army deck. It's not my skill. It's just the decks at this point. So I wouldn't read too much into it. But good to see Prism, and especially at the start, the Spectres doing blocking stuff. I thought that was going to be a real challenge for me, but they were kind of on the back foot the whole game with only two or three cards a turn, so they couldn't really do much. So yeah, there we go. I hope you've enjoyed it. Another relatively quick one. So over and out.